Good morning. Welcome to your Wednesday, September 6th, 10 a.m. weather briefing. Across the region yesterday, we had fairly seasonable conditions. Norfolk was the warmest temperature at 89 degrees here. Wallops, we got up to a high of 82 degrees. And then overnight last night, a fairly mild night with temperatures only dropping down into the upper 60s. Baltimore and our nation's capital were the coolest at 67 degrees here at Wallops. Only got down to a low of 70 degrees. Normally, for this time of year, our lows are in the lower to mid 60s. Did have some thunderstorm activity move through the area yesterday or overnight last night. Baltimore picking up the most precipitation at 0.68 inches of rainfall here. Wallops only picked up a trace, and currently across the area we have temperatures ranging from the mid 60s to the mid 70s, 75 degrees under partly sunny skies as of 9 a.m. here at Wallops. Our upper air sounding from 12Z this morning, showing a southwesterly wind at 27 knots and increasing as we go up through the column, where we have our wind max at 49 knots out of the southwest at the 25,000 foot level. Our freezing level this morning was at 13,400 feet. So look at the radar satellite overlay. We do have some showers and thunderstorms popping up just northwest of the area. And those look like they'll continue to progress off to the northeast and avoid the Wallops area. Do have just a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm moving through the area this morning, but it looks like a lot of that activity will hold off until after 12 p.m. this afternoon, with the best chances coming after 6 p.m. this evening as a cold front looks to move through the area. So look at the 12Z surface analysis. Again, that cold front just off to our northwest will be slow to move through the area this evening and will linger around through about early tomorrow morning before pushing farther offshore. It will be providing us with chances for scattered showers and thunderstorms. Best chances look to be between 6 and 9 p.m. this evening, and then we'll have lingering showers after 9 p.m. and through the overnight hours till about 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. So as we look at the planner for today, we'll have that cold front off to our northwest with chances for showers and thunderstorms coming during the afternoon and later this evening. And then the best chances will be again after 6 p.m. with that cold front moving through the area, providing about a 55% chance for thunderstorms and a likely scenario for rainfall as well. And those showers will continue during the overnight hours into early tomorrow morning before dissipating as that cold front moves farther offshore and high pressure builds into the area, and will be providing some fairly pleasant conditions as we head into this weekend with high temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 70s. So as we look at the next 24 hours, again, just a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm till about noontime this afternoon, and then after 12 p.m. we'll have a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, when they will increase to about a 55% chance with likely rain, especially after 4 p.m. This afternoon, and they'll continue throughout the this evening into the overnight hours. We'll get up to a high of around 79 degrees today, and then expect those temperatures to begin to drop off as we'll have clouds increasing later this morning and into the early afternoon time frame, eventually becoming overcast with those chances for showers and thunderstorms increasing. We do have southwesterly winds right now of about 11 to 16 knots, gusting to about 21. Those winds should diminish southwesterly at 10 to 15 knots after the noontime hour, and then temperatures dropping down into the lower 60s behind that cold front, which is fairly seasonable for this time of year, as our average low is usually around 63, 64 degrees. As we move into the next couple days, Thursday mostly cloudy early, becoming mostly sunny and pleasant with a high of 75 degrees, and then Thursday night mostly clear and unseasonably cool with a low of 57 degrees, and then for Friday sunny and pleasant with a high of 74 degrees. For the next 7 days, again, that high pressure system will remain overhead, providing pleasant conditions through this weekend. Winds will begin to increase on Sunday and especially on Monday, as Hurricane Irma will begin to push northward, and the exact track of that system is still uncertain, but it does look like it'll be progressing far enough northward that it should start to see impacts in terms of winds, as the pressure gradient will be tightening over the area thanks to that high pressure system off to our north and Irma pushing up from the south. And then we'll have a chance for some moisture from Irma entering the region on Tuesday, providing a chance for some possibly heavy rainfall with a temperature of 73 degrees for us on Tuesday. Speaking of Irma, we'll take a look at the current satellite imagery. Currently just east or west of the northern Lesser Antilles, and will continue to progress west-northwestward this morning as a Category 5 hurricane. And you'll notice just east of there we do have Tropical Storm Jose, which will continue to follow behind Irma and will eventually become a Category 1 hurricane. Looks like later this evening and into the overnight hours, and we'll be tracking both these systems as they continue to progress westward. Irma right now, again, a Category 5 hurricane with sustained winds of 185 miles per hour and a minimum central pressure of 918 millibars. National Hurricane Center from yesterday is pushing the track a little bit more eastward and taking it into south central Florida as a Category 3 hurricane. And again, those maximum winds for that one are around 129 miles per hour, and that'll continue to progress northward through Florida. And the track of this, however, is widely uncertain in terms of the later portions of the track as models continue to diverge and shift west and eastward. We have seen a gradual shift more eastward in the tracks over the past 24 hours, as you can see for the tropical global models here. Yesterday we were looking at western to central Florida, which the models are now projecting it to push more eastward and possibly make landfall, avoiding Florida and possibly making landfall in South Carolina. But the system definitely does bear watching, and still could provide some potential impacts for us as well early to mid next week, depending on exactly how the Bermuda High reacts to the trough that'll be falling behind this cold front that'll be moving through today, and will eventually amplify and act to break down the ridge over the central Atlantic, which will be really the driving the steering flow for this system. So it definitely bears watching. But right now, with model trends and the National Hurricane Center forecast, members down in Florida definitely need to be bear watching this system and should be taking precautions now to prepare for this Category 3 hurricane that could potentially be making landfall later this weekend into early next week. Well, that'll conclude the 10 a.m. weather briefing for today. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 for the Daily Ops weather briefing. Have a great day.